They've been backstabbed before, and now they have severe trust issues, projecting hatred. Cancer, that's the energy that I have for this reading. If that's something you're resonating with, like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Let me know if that's something you're resonating with. That's what we're going to get into with this energy. Okay, I'm posting this on Monday the 28th. So you could be watching this now or at any time. It's still something that could be affecting you. All right, but let us pray. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the glory and the power forever. Amen. So there's a lot going on with this energy. I'll tell you right now, I got a cat crying in the background. I got neighbors who slammed the hell out of their doors all over the place, coming and going. Not really my business. And then there's this energy of someone in need, someone who's just in dire need of your attention. They're hurting. They're more concerned about their problems than reality. And they're just spewing hatred all over the place. This could be because of their trust issues. I don't know. It kind of feels like someone's just over it. And there's really nowhere to turn. That was the last reading. Like, there's nowhere to turn. I'm about to put this cat in a cage. It's like, I don't want to call her out as being a little woman, but that's the way she acts. Like, I know that my energy is getting to a place where I'm very comfortable in myself. And it pisses her off. She just hates when I'm comfortable. But anyway, that's just something you may be having to deal with as well. Like, it is what it is. Let me see. Yeah. And he took the rulers over hundreds and the captains and the guard and all the people of the land, and they brought down the king from the house of the Lord and came by the way of the gate of the guard and the king's house, and he sat on the throne of the kings. I'm reading that as someone who's about to be dethroned, or someone is trying to dethrone you. It's just like so many addicts walking around my window right now, and like being in an open position to read energy, you don't want to read a crackhead. I'm just being honest. I don't know if I'm gonna post that or not. A lot of these I'm trying to look. You got wine bibbers here. Be not among wine bibbers and riotous eaters of flesh, for the drunkard and the glutton shall come to poverty, and drowsiness shall clothe a man with rags. It's not even like they're trying to get my attention, because I know that you can't even see inside where I'm at. I don't have my curtains up, but it's like there's no difference. It's like you cannot see me from outside. But I can see them clear as day, and they're just struggling. In any case, it's poverty. You could be in a poverty situation, and this isn't even like a horrible area. It's just people are in their own state of mind, thinking about their own crud or crap, whatever they haven't cleared out and worked on. That's why I'm feeling like I'm sitting on this energy for a few days. This is day 4. We're on this energy. And after that, I'm moving on. And it's just going to be, something from the background that I don't pay attention to. It's like you want to get to this place where you can just cut everything out. But if you skip right over from being around these type of people or these type of energies supposed to be, they're going to be right there with you. Even if it's a state of mind. You don't just jump from being sad to being happy, because they love the sadness, they love the depression, but if you incrementally like work on yourself, then they're like, oh, I don't want to work on that, I'm okay with being this way. Now they're separating. That's the vibe I'm getting. Like, if you just jump from being sad to being happy, they're gonna jump all over the place with you, and you'll never get rid of them. Then you'll be running. You have lie, the intentional statement of an untruth, to put oneself in a reclining position to say something that is not true. Oh, she's getting on my nerves. Let me just. Oh, what am I going to do with this cat? Because it's like she only responded to a threat. When you say something, you got to say it forever. Like, you just got to be in a state of saying no forever. Because as soon as you relax, she started doing whatever she was doing right back again. Blessed be your glorious name, and may it be exalted above all blessing and praise. And that's coming from this energy of someone trying to dethrone you, which I definitely want to get away from, but we're working through it right now. You have big, large in weight, large in size, importance. Like, someone definitely sees you as being important, but it seems like they're jealous of that. We're getting through that, whatever it is. So the heathen shall fear the name of the Lord, and all the kings of the earth thy glory. Yeah, and also I'm getting like animals. I'm not really going to speak on all animals, but animal spirits. A cat is a predator. They want to be king of the jungle or whatever. So it's like they don't accept that they've been domesticated. But anyway, I'm not going to speak too much on that unless it's something you're dealing with. Possession here is coming up. Like, this person wants to possess you. But it does seem like they're heathen. Whatever case, they're not the king of this castle, trying to dethrone you in some way, or looking for a weakness that they can basically build the whole foundation on. Um, Eastward, you have directions here, like going all over the place, looking for a weakness, trying to follow you everywhere you go, tracking your thoughts. That's literal. Like, that's not even limited to the spirit world. That is like, you can literally look up this energy and see this is the way they behave. But you have possessive here, someone being possessive of your energy. But the main thing that's coming up is that they've been backstabbed. And now they have trust issues. I want to know what this has to do with you. Projecting hatred. I mean, I feel like that's why disruptive, troublesome. Yeah, I feel like that's why their energy is so disturbing, because they're projecting hatred. If you're in a vulnerable position of receiving your abundance, that's basically what they're trying to block. Because it's not meant for you to close yourself off. It's meant for this entity to get his act together. Okay, we have incisive and sharp. And another thing is like, it's preventing you from basically being the observer, because they want to watch you. Like my cat, I want to look at her because she's cute, but every time I look at her, she starts acting up. Like, I'm the star of the show, so let me just knock some things over. So you have to stay focused on what you're doing, and not so much about this person projecting hatred into your life. But let's move on past that. Jesus writes a letter. This is what's reminding me this is you writing a list of things to be grateful for. Fear not, I am the first and the last and the living one. I died, and behold, I am alive forevermore. And I have the keys of death and Hades. When it comes to this possession here, this person does not control you. God controls you. If you're a chosen one, God controls you. Some of y'all make the choice to follow God. Some of y'all have been pulled. Regardless of whether you say yes or no, you're still a child of God. And nobody can take you out of God's hand. Nobody can pluck you out. Whoever God put in his hand is going to stay in his hand. You have unlimited ideas. All you need to do is take divinely guided action to allow these ideas to come into fruition. And this is clarifying the fact that you are open right now for your blessings, and it is some other disruptive, troublesome entity that wants to block that. But it doesn't mean that I'm not supposed to be open because of this disruptive energy spewing hatred in your life. It means that this disruptive energy needs to correct its behavior. And it's not even necessarily about you blocking this person out, but no. She's just acting like a totally different cat right now. Maybe because I'm talking to a camera. I don't know. Give, and it shall be given unto you. Yeah, that's what I'm getting with the Jesus looking at these birds here. Like, it's something about her energy feeding off of my energy right now. Maybe that's something you could be dealing with. Like, somebody could be spewing hatred at you because that's what they feel like you're spewing at them. Like, it's a mirror. So that's what we're working through. Or maybe you have to accept that other people are open and vulnerable around you. Because that would be the only thing that would limit you from this mirror. Like, being open. If you're attacking that openness yourself, like if you're attacking, you're being open and being at peace and at rest, then that could be what you're reflecting. If you're comfortable with your own state of rest, then everything around you is comfortable as well. By this, all men will know that you are my disciples if you love one another. So love here is coming up. Love being the answer to all. Every little speck that someone wants to point to as a weakness, love it. Just love all of your weaknesses. Rather than trying to defend yourself, then you get caught up in this mental telepathic fight that can go on forever. Because it's like no one wants to admit that they're the person with the weakness. But if we're mirroring each other, then we're supposed to be identical. You have Jonah here who was running away from his calling. You have Four of Swords. Someone that needs to take a break. Joan of Arc here. She went all the way. She dressed up like a man. She fought a man's fight and she died like a man. So this could be someone who is maybe, that's not how the card is read. Joan of Arc or Joan of Arc is always seen as a hero. But with this energy, it could be like maybe just chill. And then you have I am Abraham. So Abraham and Sarah came up in these readings. It's getting to the point. It's getting to that point, okay? Where you're being called to stir up the waters in some way. Maybe cause your own trouble. So let's get some energy here for what you're going through. Cancer. This is something you're resonating with. Let me know in the comments. Did we pray already? I'm doing so much new things right now. Like, I know these readings are just, it's almost like every time I'm doing something new. I'm going to take all of these. 5 of Cups, 2 of Cups, Knight of Cups, and 7 of Candles. And these 2 cards came out in the last reading, but I did shuffle them in the deck, so it's very interesting that they come back out. All of this cup energy is very emotional. 5, 2, and 12. It's like the energy wants to bring you back to what matters to you and to keep you there. They don't want to lose you. Your interest, what you love, they don't want to lose you. Let's see if I can get her on camera. She's just looking so cute over there. Where's she? There she is. There. Okay. Now I'm messing with her. All right. So then you have this Knight of Cups here. Seven of Candles. I definitely feel like some of y'all are new at what you're doing. And you may have to do a little bit more research on it. Just like David had to prepare for battle. But you also know that David was a warrior. So he fought a lot. Okay, I'll leave her alone. She's so cute though. It's like what I'm getting at as David being a warrior and fighting. His first fight was against David or against Goliath, and then after that he was winning war after battle after war. So it's like it's hard now, but it's about to get so much easier. Once you learn this, whatever you're going through, something about hatred, spewing hatred. Maybe learning not to spew hatred and being okay with the reality that you're not a hateful person, and whoever is being hateful, they can hate on themselves, or maybe they'll end up copying you and being more loving. But you have Ace of Water here, so that's a lot of water energy, a lot of cup energy, and you're a Cancer, so that makes a lot of sense. You just being loving is not the end of the world, even if some people aren't ready to love the way you love. Queen of Fire in the reverse could be someone who still wants to fight, someone who feels like they're smarter than everyone, super determined, like this Joan of Arc energy, super determined to be a martyr. Let them do that, what they want to do. You don't have to go down that hole with them. Compassionate, trustworthy, and then you have King of Air here, or this is King of Water. Compassionate, trustworthy, and he looks so sincere, like with his hand over his heart. Maybe that's the energy that you're in. That you're just not a mean and nasty person. And yeah, with this incisive, it's like you're about to cut something out of your life so quickly, but it's no offense. No offense to people that have to leave. Or even just letting this person cut themselves out if they're not comfortable with you, not willing to be on that term of things. But this incisive, David clarifying incisive is very interesting. And then you have Jesus here, follow my lead. But you kind of see like how her energy is a little off. Like, I'm not gonna lie, her energy is a little off. We gonna work through it, Bubba. Follow Jesus. It's putting you above whatever it is you're researching. I mean, Jesus was hung on a cross. That kind of relates to someone being backstabbed, and it's not the end of the world. He came back and he forgave. He even talked to Doubting Thomas. No excuse for this person. Yeah, Jupiter and Capricorn. This could be a Capricorn. Someone in their South Node. Then you have Ace of Cups here. I feel like your energy is much stronger than whatever it is that's spewing hatred. And that's what ultimately wins this battle, just like David and Goliath. Though they have more abundance of hatred, your love is more strong. Love conquers all. That's the vibe I'm getting. Look, Bubba. Every little thing I do. She got a response. Okay. She like my little co-star now. So we have Five of Pentacles. We were talking about this someone being in poverty. The wine bibbers. So that's the Five of Pentacles. Maybe these people who need you, yeah, they need you because they have less than you. Their intellect mindedness. I don't know what comes from that. Oh, she just feel like she just talking shit. That's the craziness. That's the psychic war aspect of this reading. Like, it is very crazy. But it feels like whoever this person is in a lack mindedness and they need you. That's the reason why they're around you, because they need something from you. They need your energy. And that's what it looks like. It looks like needy people, or neediness, or clinginess. Someone so committed to you, they want to marry you. You might not be feeling that way. Or you feel like they get way more out of the situation than you do, and you're dodging a bullet. Apply it to your situation. Blocking negativity, escaping crazy people, protected by haters. Or I don't know why it says that. I think that's a typo, but you're being protected from haters. They say, I trust you unconditionally. It seems like the vibe here, a dispossessive person who's disrupting your energy, they could be in a lax state of mind. You're dodging their bullets. They don't realize that their love is coming off like bullets. With the fact that they're spewing hatred, they want to see it as love. They trust that you're never going to attack them back because you're forgiven. You're in your Christ energy, but from what it comes from them is them basically trying to nail you to a cross. And then you have the tower in reverse. Like, they're definitely trying to build something on you, but the way it comes is that it's going to end up crashing anyway, because what they're building is negative. And they want you to be uncomfortable. They might not realize it, but that's what it's leading to. Four of Cups here. Nothing to be confused about. It's definitely time to take a break. You got Four of Cups twice. It's time to take a break. And maybe stop walking on eggshells. Because that's what I'm getting. Like, Bubba, if you want to slide your tail under my foot, then I want to step on it. That's life. They won't learn unless they realize the consequences. But I feel like at the end of the day, you're not intentionally trying to hurt anybody by not really empathizing with this fear that this fear mongering that they've got going on. Um, you're not the bad guy just because you won't be the bad guy. It's like they want you to be bad. And if you don't do what they want, then you're bad. Whatever. It's confusing. And that's it. I'm gonna move off of that. If that's something you were resonating with, let me know in the comments what part you're resonating with. Like, subscribe, join my members only. You can book a personal reading. Bubba, come on. And that's it. I'm gonna move on to the next one.